Hello everyone, LadyPhoenix here, and welcome back to some more Yakuza 0 Blind. We're not going to go over what was done in the previous video. Instead, we're just going to jump right into it in today's video. We are going to complete Sotenbori Cabaret Czar completely. Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, Venus, and Moon. We will be completing the entire thing. So I do apologize that the video is super long because, like I said, it's me taking over all 5 areas and completing Majima's side business completely. Kind of similar to what I did with Kiru, with the exception is that I took over Leisure King in a separate video. Because I do feel like I am approaching the end of the game. So I felt the need to do Majima's side hustle. That, and he really needed a major upgrade in like all of his abilities. He really needed it. So, and throughout the entire sub-story or side hustle, I guess, or side story, I guess you could say, for Majima, I've increased a lot of his abilities. Went to the 3 masters and mastered a couple of abilities, like I did with Kiru's for the Slugger, Breaker, and Thug for Majima, similar to Kiru. So yeah, I've done a lot off screen. So I do apologize if I seem tired. I literally just walked in the door maybe about 10 minutes ago from my job. So I haven't even showered. I know, gross, but I have to upload a Shenmue 3 video, which I'm doing this commentary on Saturday, March 6th, and I don't have Shenmue 3 uploaded because I just never uploaded it. I kind of got behind on my YouTube stuff throughout the whole entire week, but thankfully I got today and tomorrow night off, so I do work night shift, so I don't have to deal with that then. Anyway, let's talk about this. So right now we are currently going against the owner of Club Mars. This is the very first area that you can take over. I do have all the areas in this entire area. You don't necessarily need all of the shops to partner with you in order to get the certain amount of fans. It'll definitely make your time doing Majima's story very, cut and short, because if you manage to buy the businesses with the partners or whatever, it will just make your life so much easier as far as like fans or whatever. But I do have all of them. The main one is the Genhara clerk. The Genhara is a place that you can get in this particular area, and basically it's a place where you can view adult videos. I mean, they're not like, it's just women dressed very sexy like and doing like stuff in videos. Like, it's nothing like sexual about it, but Majima does get off. So anyway, you just go there and you view the tapes about 7 or 8 times, and then the clerk there tells you about a video that you can obtain that a woman may or may have, and she's dressed in like a white dress or something like that. And if you purchase some Odin soup from the M store, and you run into her and purchase some Odin soup from the M store because she says that she's cold, she'll give you the tape as a gift. And it's nothing exciting about the tape or anything like that. So once your friendship meter is maxed out with the clerk at the Genhara, you can get him to do partnership with you. Defeating, taking over the Mars area of the sub story or the side story in general, I believe grants you 300 million yen. And as a platinum hostess, all your platinum hostesses will come from this side story right here. Of course, Yuki being your best girl, which she is. She has the best stats out of all the women that you can recruit for the sub story. But Yuki will definitely be a best. She will be a starting platinum hostess, and you will want to increase your platinum hostesses, do special training with them so they can level up faster and be more efficient in what they do. But for right now, this is basic. Club Mars is definitely the easiest out of the 5 that we will be taking over. I'm already at max with my money. My meter is just off the charts right now, and I think I'm gonna hit R1 again. Yeah. And it'll reset his meter, and it'll have patrons continuing to spend money at my place. Most of the girls, honestly, you can use CP, and you recruit over half the girls that way. And then, like I said, the platinum hostesses you get from each takeover of an area. And then you'll find some just standing around, and you'll have to give them a gift. I think I did show that off in one video where she wanted, I think, a watch or something like that, and I gave her a watch and she joined me. And that's how you'll find your hostesses. They're out in plain sight, but like I said, most of them you'll just spend CP on, and I believe that's how you get most of the gold ones. There's 2 in particular that you get through sub stories. One of them is a lady. She's an older woman, and she's a pain in the ass. But her best stat is talk, which was very useful towards the end of this side story. And then the other one I think is Miss Robe. I can't think of her name right now, but she's the disco queen at the disco hall in Sotenbori. And if you defeat her in a disco dance off, she'll join you as a hostess as well. And she's a pretty good one too, especially her party stat. But I don't run into that sub story until at the end of this side story, unfortunately. So she won't show up until the very end. I'll be sure to definitely point her out once we get there. Also, if you're looking for a particular area, I will have it sectioned off. I will say YouTube is really good about that, where you can break certain pieces of the video into sections on a time bar. So that's pretty good. With Mars being the first and Moon being the last. So if you're just looking for a specific area, or like maybe trying to figure out which set of hostesses I use or what levels are they on in order to defeat them, because you may be having trouble, which it is possible, you do want to kind of build your clientele. It's definitely easy to pick up on the signals from the girls. It definitely makes it easier, especially for the girls, because they gain a little HP if you guess correctly on the first try. So anytime you see help, immediately go see what the girl wants. It definitely helps you out, because later on, I think in the 3rd area, I think in Mercury is when they started to do their little special fever thing, and not only would they take guests, but they would like drastically decrease the HP of the girls, which when that happens, it makes it harder for them to do their job. So you don't want that. I think it ended up happening to me in the Club Moon area. That one I'd say was the closest, that I felt like was the closest and the hardest. I mean, it makes sense because it's the last one, but still, it was a close call. Oh wow, I was stingy. I ain't give out no gifts. But it's a blurry mess in my editing software, but I don't think he went over 20 million. It doesn't even matter because I made at least like 30 million, so I beat that guy. I'm proud of myself. And that's where we're at in this particular section. Okay, future me. I mean, past me. What are you doing? Just click over. Yeah, there we go. And your overall, you see where the rank says C? That is your overall rank of the club. I didn't know how hard it was going to be. So I just raised the rank up, got some fans, made it, a few million before I actually took on the battle, because you can continue to run your cabaret without accepting the rival battle, even though you've been given a rival battle. In one particular case, I think Club Mercury, or was it Venus? It was either Mercury or Venus, where Yuki actually gets kidnapped. And because she's kidnapped, you can't use her until you defeat said rival. Like I said, I don't think it happens until either Mercury or Venus. I can't remember, but it's definitely one of the two. All of you are pathetic. Let's be honest.
Nani?
Did I ever mention how I love it when they say what? Because what is Nani? I'm gonna start using it. I like your piercings. This guy you actually got to throw bows with. That guy you don't. And that guy you fight. So yeah, actually, after you actually defeat them in the rival battle, they don't want to come terms with the loss. So you actually have to fist fight them. So fair warning. So do be sure to upgrade Majima's abilities in between times. Trust me, every time you defeat a takedown, not only do you get a platinum hostess, but you get a nice lump sum of money. Like I said, I think it's 300 million yen for this first takeover, and then from Jupiter through Venus is 1 billion yen, and I think for Club Moon I want to say it's 2 billion yen. I will have to look it up to be sure, but it gets up in the billions. And not only you get a crap ton of money for completing this side hustle, but you also unlock... Oh, I need to stop bumping the table. I am so sorry, guys. You also unlock Mad Dog of Shimano, which is Majima's special ability. Which I'm not surprised, because not only is that his nickname, but it happened for Kiru, for his fighting style when I completed his story. So it was definitely the motivation I needed, because I haven't used Mad Dog of Shimano. I actually haven't played Yakuza 0 since I've done this. I've finished this whole thing. Well, Club Moon, I should say, a few days ago. In between, work and whatnot. Because I work night shift, I feel like I have more time on my hand. But this week I've been feeling particularly exhausted, so I've been sleeping in. Unfortunately I guess it's not unfortunate. I'm still putting out videos on time, but yeah. Nah, I'm good. Besides, he'll probably have to end up starting at the bottom. And considering that Majima is a manager at the Grand, which is the highest earning cabaret in Sotenbori, I doubt he will want to join you. Also, in the midst of me doing this whole side story, I realized that Majima's ponytail is bounded by his eye patch. Like, look at the back of his head. I don't know why I'm just now noticing that, but I'm just now noticing it. Oh, he got that mad look in his eye. Honey, you only 24. You look like you in your 30s. And then once he hit 30, he just seemed like he just stopped aging. But he just got facial hair and that's it. Like, literally, like, in Yakuza Like a Dragon, he does not look like 54. or 52. I can't remember if he's 52 or 54. I can't remember. One of those ages. Which will put Kiryu at 48, 50. Because he's 4 years younger than Majima. It's just weird. And Kiryu don't... well, Kiryu kind of does look like age has gotten to him a little bit. But he look good. So does Majima. That's how you age your characters. Square Enix. I'm serious, like, don't get me wrong. I love me some Final Fantasy 15. I mean, I love everything except for the story. That story was kind of for me, but we're not going to talk about that. Anyway, I'm just saying, when certain characters grew up, they look the same. It's like Square Enix don't know how to age characters at all. They struggle in that department. They figured, you know, just throw some facial hair on characters and that signifies them being older. It's like, no, that's not how that works. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, no. She wants to join the club. Let her join the club. I was screaming at the TV like, bro, what are you doing? Let her join. Damn. What they are out of control with Yuki. It was this one side quest sub story where they thought Yuki was meeting up with like a guy, like a boyfriend or something, and these two idiots were spying on poor Yuki. And Yuki had passed the guy some money. And they were like, what the hell is going on? And stuff like that. It turns out the guy that she was going to meet was her dad. And then they were like, that's your dad? Or something along those lines. But they said it out loud. I was just like, you two are some idiots. Oh, and also this is how you unlock blocks for Majima. Getting, progressing further into this. Similar to Kiryu. This actually took me less amount of time to do than Kiryu's, to be honest. Especially when you just buy out. Well, not buy out, but partner up with other stores. It just progresses it so much easier. Okay, so I was right, 300 million yen. Our next one is Club Jupiter, and my rank has went up to B since Club Mars. And that is my roster. That stupid prompt is kind of blocking it, but yeah, that's my roster. I kind of made a boo-boo here. Well, I mean, it wasn't a big deal or whatever, but I had went in with 6 hostesses because I didn't want to pay... I'm such a cheap ass. I didn't want to pay the extra cost for the hostess, for like an extra hostess in case it really counted against me. Because like I said, that comes out of your deduction or whatever. But you definitely want to have at least, maximize your hostesses because, some hostesses may not be available and, you never know when you might have to swap out hostesses because one just doesn't mesh well at all with the guy, and if that happens, the trouble prompt will have come up. That has happened to me a few times off screen while trying to build my fans in a particular area. It happened to me about 2 or 3 times. I don't know if it happened to me during the rival battles, but I know it came pretty darn close. Later on in the video, I think in Club, I know Moon for sure, but I want to say in Venus as well, your platinum hostesses will get popular to where customers will specifically ask for said hostess. And I don't know if this can happen, but I know that if I have that said platinum hostess with me, they can be requested. Now, can a platinum hostess be requested even though they're not on your working roster for whatever reason? Maybe they're unhappy and they need a day off, or they just called out, because that does happen. It only happened to me about 2 or 3 times throughout the whole journey of this, but it does happen. Like, a girl will be absent. Now that I'm not entirely sure on. All I know is that whenever I had a special request for my platinum hostess, it was always a platinum hostess that was on the roster to work. And of course, as you get progress through the chain of areas like Mercury, Venus, and Moon, will have customers that has a higher payroll, or like a bracket of money to spend at your place, which is another reason why you will want to get your fan base up. But like I said, at this point, I had bought all the shops in this particular point. Let me see for Jupiter. I don't think I didn't have to build any friendships or whatever in Jupiter. Nah, all of Jupiter's shops you can just buy out. You don't have to build a friendship with a certain character in order to get that shop. This little scene right here, these only happens when you correctly guess what your platinum hostess needs at the time. That scene only plays for platinum hostesses, but I thought it was a nice touch. Another thing, Dolly is Doll Girl's mom. I found it weird that I would build a friendship with a girl, and I was like, well, obviously the friendship is to help Majima out with his side story. I was like, but what the heck a little girl could do? It's her mom. Also, if you hear vibrations from my phone, I'm very sorry. I am in a group chat with my friends, and we are supposed to be doing quote unquote hot girl shit. Hot girl shit is just a very, very slang way of saying, hey, we're gonna go out and have a good time, because it was one of my homegirls' birthday. Her birthday was Wednesday, and I met her at work, and she was like, I want to do this and that, and she got kind of bummed out because she thought her plans had got canceled. And then me and my other friend from work was like, no, we still gonna do it. We'll cover for you as a birthday gift to you. So yeah, they're messaging me addresses and stuff, so I do apologize. I usually don't have my phone nowhere around me doing recordings, but because this is post commentary and I kind of want to be informative of what the heck is going on, as far as like prizes and stuff, I would go ahead and do it. I don't know why. Well, I guess because I wanted to maximize the tables. Whenever you do your Sunshine Fever, if you do level 1, it will up the sales for 2 tables. If you wait till level 2, it will up the sales for 4 tables, and if you up it to level 3, it will up the sales for all the tables. That is very key for Club Moon, but I don't even think I wait until level 3. I think I just kept using level 1 because Club Moon, that was a particularly rough one. And which, by the way, I never lost a rival battle, so I can't tell you what happens if you lose. Well, I think the game says that you will lose fans. As far as like how many fans, or like if it's like kind of like Kiru's, like if it's a certain percentage of fans that you may lose, like you will lose 10% to Kiru if you fail the challenge. I don't know if that's the case, but you will lose fans. That's what the game says, so I'll go with that. But like I said, I've never had to redo a rival battle because I always done it successfully. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 clubs definitely made me a little nervous, but I actually did pretty well on those. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't do anything with this customer, but thankfully, Aranda was done with her table. So I think I used her to swap with Dolly. Yep, because he's happy and he'll spend money. And yeah, we're spending money. Everyone's spending money. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's laughing it up. Yeah, the help prompts definitely get out of hand later on in the takeovers. But there's not much I could really talk about over this because, I mean, it's the same stuff. And I have like an hour and a half left because it's a little over 2 hours, and I'm like, whew, this is rough. But it's fairly simple. That, and I'm very tired, but I really needed to do this. And I think I was stuck here because I was like, who the heck can I give her? But thankfully, I believe that's Yuki. I can't really tell because I'm watching the playback through my editing software, and playback through my editing software, the words are blurry. Like, I could read, some of it, but some of them are kind of struggling. Like when Jupiter did his special fever, it decreased a lot of my girls' HPs. Thankfully, they are able to still work. It's when it's completely gone that they kind of struggle to work, which, I mean, that makes sense. But I've been having my bar maxed out already that I wasn't really concerned about it. I just didn't want no one to fall over. Especially since we got approaching 20 seconds, so I really wasn't concerned about it. Also, each area specializes in something. Like Club Moon's area, they have very difficult customers, which is kind of true. Those fuckers are very picky. For Club Jupiter here, they favor a lot of party girls. I think for Club Mercury, they like long sessions and someone who's very skillful. So do keep, though, as you earn money to gain more fans in between up until your rival battles, be sure to pay attention to what your guest wants to what am I trying to say? That your guests demand more of. Yeah, I think that's how I want to word that. And I'll whoop this butt. Yeah. So then what am I trying to say? Oh God, this is what happens when you record commentary after work. You can't talk. If I was doing Shenmue, that would be easy because that's weekend walkthrough, but Jesus Christ. For taking over this area, we get Saki, which is the next platinum hostess, which is her right over there to the right. And we get 1 billion yen. And we also get blocks removed for the slugger style. So, yay for that. Because I like the slugger. But before we can get our rewards and everything, this guy isn't taking this L. He's not fond of this L or this ass whooping I just handed to him. So he's gonna make a big fuss, and you know Majima gotta go in the alley, or you know gotta go outside and throw them bows. Had to let him know. Had to let him know. Can I just say that although I wouldn't get none of those piercings that he has, I appreciate those piercings. I just think that those piercings wouldn't look right on me. Like maybe the piercing closer, I think he has one close to his temple. I gotta look again, but like tattoos and piercings, that's my thing. Yeah, close to his temple or eyebrow. Except for the nose. Now the nose ring, I'm actually hoping to get very soon. So the nose ring I can dig. Not to, like I said, it's nothing wrong with his piercings per se. It's just that I don't think I would get them because I don't think I will look right with it. That's just my personal opinion about myself. I can't remember if I actually struggled with this guy. It looks like this fight goes on for 10 minutes, so apparently I did. I say that and then Majima bashes the guy's head in and bitch smacks him. Majima, you're so rude. Yeah, I did a little bit. Well, hold on. I try not to do too much upgrading with Majima because I didn't want to, you know, get off and get too into it. I think I end up switching to Slugger because, as y'all can see, this fucker was just like doing a whole bunch of jump grabs and he was kind of pissing me off. So I think I just get him with Slugger eventually. Doing some old Rey Mysterio WWE fighting style crap and he was pissing me off. Yeah, I think I stick with Slugger. The thing about Slugger, though, that I have trouble with is that I try not to use it when I'm around walls or whatever because the bat will hit against the wall and it will make Majima, you know, kind of like vulnerable, I guess you could say. Like that, how he became vulnerable. And that. And the problem with I have is that I always confuse the block buttons with this and Shenmue because those are the two games that I'm currently playing for the channel. So it's like I kind of forget which button does what. Because the block button is one thing for one game and I often confuse it. That's why I'm sitting up here just taking these hits. Because I was like, damn, what is the block button in this game? I think I do end up going back to Slugger though. And it made me sad that he blocked all that. Okay, pass me. Anytime you want to go to Slugger, you know, no one's gonna judge you. Except for me. I'm judging you now. Why did you go back to Breaker? Why did you do that? Breakers are good. Breaker is a good fighting style to use when you got a crowd. That's what Breaker is used for. But I'm making it work. Or I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, hell, I made that work. Well, you know, it's kind of his thing. Man, he ain't lying. I mean, Majima, you are ex-Yakuza, technically. As of now, you're ex-Yakuza. No pin for you, my guy. You know, I've been thinking, just in general, I remember I made a tweet, back in December about, let's play games that I would like to bring to the channel as weekend walkthrough or let's plays. It really didn't matter. Well, I had specified which ones that I wanted to be what as a weekend walkthrough and as a let's play. And I did color codes at the end of each name of game. And one of the games that I wanted to do to bring to the channel was Yakuza Like a Dragon, because I just immediately fell in love with that game. And at the time I was, you know, recording Yakuza 0, you know, it was all blind. So aside from Like a Dragon, everything Yakuza wise that I plan to bring from the channel was going to be blind. And I was like, well, it's all over the internet and I've already said it plenty of times. Well, Yakuza Like a Dragon or Yakuza 7, it does have Kiryu and Majima, but they're not the main focus in that game. It's a completely different character, with a completely different plot element that ties into what the heck happened between 0 and 6. And it's like, do I really want to make that jump? And I'm thinking I don't want to make that jump. I'm kind of interested to see what the heck happened, what, you know, with Kiryu and Majima. And it's like, with 7, obviously it refers back to what happened in the previous Yakuza game, so it's not like you have to play 0 through 6 in order to understand 7's plot, because like I said, 7 is tied into its own story mainly. And it kind of ties into other characters from previous Yakuza games, hence Goro and Kazuma Kiryu. But the curiosity, you know. So I'm honestly thinking about just going forward with my Yakuza journey and playing the games blind as blind let's plays on the channel. And instead of doing 7 later on this year, I'm not going to say when, but later on this year, I'm thinking of just doing Kiwami 1. because I do have that on Steam. So it'll actually be good to play a good heavy, really put this PC to use. So that's what I'm thinking. I haven't decided officially yet, but it is something that it's something that crossed my mind from time to time as I was doing this whole side story for Majima. But you will get an official answer by the time Yakuza 0 finishes up. Usually I like to say the next time we meet in this series for said game, like Zelda, Mario, I would name the game that we'll meet. I never say a date because I honestly don't know, but you will definitely know which Yakuza I'll do next, if it'll be Kiwami 1 or 7. But anyway, so this is my setup. Got 3 of my platinum hostesses and 4 others. You could also see that I had an extra hostess with me, you know, just to have, just in case I need to swap a hostess out. Yeah. So this guy isn't too bad. He wasn't terrible. This is the Venus area, and I'm sorry, this is the Mercury area. I apologize. This is the Mercury area, and there it is. I was like, what is her name? Habiki is our next platinum hostess. Once you take over this area, you will have earned another 1 billion yen, and you also get blocks removed from the breaker style. So yay for breaker style, aka Eddie and Christy from Tekken, because that's what the fighting style remind me of. Oh, Majima, you look so evil. But then again, it's 1988. Majima is 24, and he's already been through enough shit. I mean, he spent a whole year in the hole being tortured. Got his eye stabbed. I can't remember if it was a knife or what, a sword, but regardless, it was sharp as shit. That shit hurt. I'm honestly surprised that man ain't got no infection where his eye used to be, because y'all know they was not giving him no antibiotics in the hole. They probably barely gave him food and water a whole year, 365 days, 366 if it was leap year. Or is it the other way around? No, I think it don't matter. He spent hella days up in there. I'm just saying. And the dude that put him in there is still his boss. What the fuck? You put me in a hole for a year, I'm out of here. Fuck this shit. But no, Majima's like, no, I'm a Yakuza to the day I die. It's all I know how to be. Go ahead, player. Knock yourself out, honey. And Taiga, his sworn brother, is like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need to figure out what the heck happened. Like, what happened? So I'm kind of leaning towards doing Kiwami and doing all the other Yakuza games and bringing it all to the channel before I do 7. It's gonna be a while, because Yakuza is a massive game. Holy crap, like, Yakuza is going to surpass Final Fantasy VIII. And Final Fantasy VIII had like over 80 videos. And hold on, grab my phone. Let's see how many videos is in that playlist. That was a huge game, which it don't bother me. It's my favorite game of all time, so it's whatever to me. but I did not know Yakuza was that freaking long. Like, as of today, I am at 73 videos with Yakuza. It's like, what the hell? Also, I would like to point out, like, it may seem like I'm whooping this guy's ass, but this guy's got a few tricks up his sleeve, and he becomes problematic towards the end of the battle, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? So don't get cocky. Don't get cocky, Star Fox. You know, do what you gotta do. You know, keep up with your girls, keep them healthy, try to make as much money as you can, because this fool, he's going to slowly creep up on you, because his thing is overcharging his customers, and you may think that's not nothing, but the fool, his sales do go up a little. I don't know if he does anything at level 1 or if he waits until level 2. Honestly, I don't remember. But anyway, back to Fun Fact. 80 videos. 80 videos. 76 Let's Play parts, excluding the seed exams, how to get to the Ragnarok in this 4, all the summons in the game, all the GF summons in the games, and Omega weapon fight. Excluding those is 76 parts. If you want to include those, that's an 80 part Let's Play. So yeah, Yakuza 0 definitely beat that. And to make it so bad, some of these sub stories I ended up doing off screen, because it's a lot of sub stories in this game. I did do at least half of Majima and Kira sub stories, which it was actually beneficial, and some were pretty funny. But if I would have did everything, oh god. Like I said, I didn't mind, but I didn't want to hold you guys up. Like, yeah. So yeah, you see how that guy quickly just jumped like that? Yeah. I don't know if I try to wait till level 2 to do my sunshine again, because, well, I'm sunshining it up now. Walking on sunshine. Whoa. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm semi-dead. Like I said, this is over a 2-hour video, and I just got off work. Like, I have not showered. I still have to wash my hair. Washing my hair is such a chore because it's so thick. God, is it thick. So I'm not looking forward to that at all. She don't even look like the same person with those glasses on and that hairstyle. Never mind the dress, it's the glasses and the hairstyle. I think I start skipping this little scene like once Club Moon hit, I started skipping it because I was just like, anxiety was through the roof. So am I waiting for level 3? Oh, okay. I was about to say, am I waiting for level 3? Another good thing is that if you do end up having to put a girl that's not a good matchup with a guy, and you do end up using your Sunshine Fever, if it's the table that gets affected by the Sunshine Fever, then it will automatically just increase their mood automatically to maximum. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, if you want a specific table to get hit with the Sunshine Fever, which you can't necessarily pick out, but a few seconds ago I had did my Sunshine Fever again after doing my level 2 Sunshine Fever. You actually have to wait for the girl to sit down and for the small clock underneath her portrait to actually start in order for the table to be affected. So the one on the far right, where I believe that's Yuki, I can't, like I said, it's kind of blurry, I can't tell, but the table to the far right, bottom row, it didn't go into fever mode because I triggered it too early. Other than that, all the tables would have been in fever mode, but it's okay. At this point, I was beating this guy, but like I said, he's becoming way more aggressive towards the end. But I think I end up beating him by like 20 million yen. Oh, well, 13 point something. I don't feel like mathing. But yeah, that's definitely good. I definitely got concerned because, like I said, he was getting obnoxious towards the end, but I managed to handle it with no problem. And Yuki is not happy. She's like, okay, I'm tired. I can't blame the girl. I think it's the next one where you can't use Yuki, if I'm not mistaken. We are about to find out very shortly, because honestly, I don't remember. Ooh, girl, you need to stop yawning. Got like a little over an hour left. Jesus. It's actually a sad story with this poor guy. And my ear is killing me. Get that headphone off my left ear. Thank you. You didn't look like you're cut out for this. Like, did homie put you up to this too? Because the other dude wasn't feeling this whole 5-star bullcrap either. Aww. Aww. Poor guy. It's one hell of a promise. Especially with how things turned out. Sugiyama. And with that promise to your wife, you like, I gotta do it. Must be in a crap position to be in. Yep. Aw, poor guy. He did it all for love. Don't go in on the Majima. Spoiler alert, you don't fight this guy. Thank God. The next guy you do. And the next guy. As a matter of fact, you fight all of them except for this guy. So do be sure, like I said, to upgrade Majima's abilities. In between you trying to gain fans and doing leveling up your hostesses, etc., etc. Because it's definitely needed. I know I did. And again, I don't know how the Mad Dog of Shimano, I don't know how his secret ability functions, but I'm pretty sure it's badass considering that's what Majima is known for. So far, he seems pretty relaxed. Like, again, this is Yakuza 0. This is the beginning of the whole Yakuza adventure between Kiryu and Majima's life as a Yakuza. So maybe he haven't snapped yet, because he hasn't done anything that really makes me be like, oh shit. Not in this game. Not in this game. So I don't know if it happened yet. He hasn't had that crazy, that maniacal, that signature maniacal laugh, or that crazy demonic, terrifying look in his eye. He hasn't had it yet. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping it would happen, to see the moment where he's just like, just loses his shit and just go ape shit. But in a way I don't, because it makes me sad, because I like Majima. I actually like Majima's story of this game more than I like Kiru's. But I like Kiru's fighting styles better than Majima's, if that makes any sense. But not to say that Kiru's stories is terrible, because Kiru's story is actually pretty good too. But I just like Majima's story a little bit more. And I could see people relating more to Majima than Kiru. Again, not to take away from Kiru as a character, because Kiru is fucking awesome, and I just want to point out that Kazuma Kiru has never killed a man. Anyway, and I feel like I can relate to Kiru as well, because I have downloaded, like, so I kind of like branched off into the Yakuza series a little bit ever since I completed Yakuza 7, and it's some pretty good bangers in that game. If y'all haven't played it, just listen to the soundtrack of that game. It's magnificent. Anyway, so I kind of strayed off into Yakuza 6 songs, Yakuza 1 songs, and I want to say Yakuza 2. And that's when I realized maybe I should stop doing this, because I'm pretty sure these songs are going to come up in karaoke. Bottom line is, some of the songs were so damn good that I ended up downloading them from iTunes. 69 cents. That's 69 cents I have ever spent on those songs. It was, of course, Bakamati, Kiru's version. If You're Happy, I'm Happy, which is the English translation of the title of the song, with Majima singing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And then Tonight by Kiru. Side note, as you can see, Yuki is missing, so it's Club Venus is when she goes missing, so you're gonna be one platinum hostess short. Now it is a little tricky, because like I said, Yuki is your best hostess. But in this particular case, if you don't feel comfortable, get your hostesses up to, low to mid 20s. If you'll be fine. Even the setup that I have is fine. He doesn't come close. I think it's like a 10-15 million yen difference, so I was still able to defeat him without too many issues. I think he does become annoying with his trick as well. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see, because it's been a few days since I've recorded this portion. I do know that when you do, like I said, when you do beat this guy, you're gonna have to fight him immediately. So be sure to also, I can't stress enough, to increase Majima's skills, and make sure you got a full set of health and health items before doing these rifle battles, because with the exception of the previous club owner, you're gonna have to fight all of them. So anyway, I downloaded those 3 songs, and I was getting off the freeway tonight last night to go to my job, because I work night shift. And as soon as I got off the freeway, I was getting I was on the exit, and Bakamati came on, and I was just like, Kiru, you know my mood. I don't want to go to work. And my music is on shuffle, so it just randomly just picks a song and just go through, and it's just like, that's the 3rd time this week that had happened. Either I will find me a parking spot and park, and that song will come on, or either I'm getting on the exit ramp and that song is playing, and I'm just like, this Kiru knows me so well. Like, I understand why that song is a meme, because I feel it in my soul. I feel it in my soul. I would like to point out that Yuki's and Majima's relationship is hilarious because upon him, I think it was either this area or the last area, he was supposed to get poor Yuki some vinegar. It ain't happened. It's like, damn it, Majima, you had one job. And he was like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm the manager of the club. Why am I the errand boy? And it's like, yeah, why are you the errand boy? It's your own damn cabaret club and you the errand boy. Ain't that some shit? You thought you was running something. You ain't running a damn thing. So, the same as always, pair your girls up with certain ones. See, right here, Hibiki is specially requested. No other girl will work. You put that girl there, and that's that. Now, it may come to... I had been put into a situation where it was this right here. 2 guests left automatically, and one of them was a special request for Hibiki. And I was just like, and usually customers that request a specific platinum hostess, they're in the mega rich class, and I was just like, I was thrown for a loop. Look how far his damn meter is. I was just like, what the fuck? I honestly considering I was like, turn it off. Abandon mission. There's no way possible I could come back, but I did. I did. So if this happens to you, don't panic. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was losing my shit. I was like, I was panicking. I was like, let's just see it through. And I'm glad I did, because I ended up winning. But that just threw me all off. That threw me off from them. And a lot of these customers like to feel like the women that they're talking to are their lovers, and they just like to talk in general, which is something that you want, your girls to specialize in when picking out your hostesses. And I think I made a boo-boo again. I think I only picked, oh no, wait. No, I only picked 6, like an idiot. Just like, what the heck? Why did I pick 6 hostesses? Was I really that cheap? Again, guys, I was shook. I was shook. I was trying to catch up. See, and I got it put into a situation where Hibiki was especially requested, and I was like, shit. She's at this table with this guest, and I'm like, shit. And I was like, well, I am so far behind, even though my meter is, saying that I'm full or whatever and it's maxed out. I was like, my opponent got to that point before me because he cheated, but not really. It's a special thing, whatever. And I didn't want this guy to leave, so I ended up, at least I think I ended up, at this point I was like, what the, and then, all my tables were, he almost left. And my HP was just terrible, like, it was bad. Like, this battle in Club Moon Battle, oh my god, just terrible. But like I said, I won. It don't look like that I'm gonna win this, but I'm gonna win this, I can assure you. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that in the previous area of Club Mercury, there's 10 places that you can do partnership with. The one in particular is the co-main shop, which is the shop that's across the street from Majima's apartment. You just go there to, eat sushi or whatnot, just eat the food. and there's going to be a situation where the head chef, I think he got into an accident or got sick or something like that. Something happened to him, and the girl that was the dishwashing girl decided to cook because there were some important clients coming in. And in order to maximize the friendship with that, you have to go to the Ibisu, Ibisu Pond Sotenbori, and buy a peerless pole, because you need certain fish in order for her to make the ingredients. And then you want to buy some quality base from the M store Sotenbori, and then you can also get top quality bait from the Dream Machine, but honestly it's not needed. As long as you got quality baits, you'll be fine. And you need to catch a soft shell turtle. Where's the other ones? You need to catch a soft shell turtle, an eel, and salmon. Just one of each of those things. And once you catch those, your friendship meter will maximize, and they'll join you in a partnership. And of course, any shop that you use to gain a partnership with, you don't have to buy. You don't have to pay money for that. It's like Kiru's. Well, kind of like Kiru's. In Kiru case, you have to spend money in order to invest. But as far as like purchasing said property, you don't have to do that. You don't have to spend money. And for Venus area, the Sega arcade place is the special area. Same as before, 1 through 10 shops. Now, there was one particular shop I did not do a partnership with because it was in the area where the main story is at. So I didn't go inside of that, and that's actually the only property that I did not purchase throughout the entire sub-story. But the Sega high-tech land, it's kind of similar to Kiru. Instead of Overrun, you have to play Space Harrier and defeat Koyoko's high score twice. I think once is 1 million and one is 3 million, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. And you unlock Fantasy Zone when you maximize her friendship. Yeah, you have to get 1 million points. And then you need 2 million points in order to defeat her thing. Yeah, I beat this guy by like 19 point something. So I was like, thank God. But yeah, that's how you get maximize the friendship with Koyoko, and that's how you get Sega High-Tech Land. Do partnership with them. Just play Space Harrier. And you get the partnership and you unlock Fantasy Zone. And for taking over the Club Venus, you'll get Chica as a platinum hostess, and you will get yet another 1 billion yen, and you'll unlock blocks from the Slugger fighting style. I don't know if I said that or not already, but there you go. And I do know, I'll say it again. Again, upgrade Majima in between, because you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight this guy, and the game doesn't give you no warning. He's just like, it's go time. I can't believe I lost. I hate all of you. I would say he's the biggest sore loser of them all. And like off screen, when I was like, the certain scenes, because the scenes, it doesn't, the rival battles don't just happen automatically. You have to reach a certain amount of fans, and they'll come visit you, or you'll come visit them. Did I say that right? They'll come visit you, or you'll go visit them at their club. Yeah, that's right. And this fool thinks he's hot shit. Like, no woman has ever denied him, and I'm like, oh baby, honey, honey. Honey, let me tell you something. You ain't shit. And then he got snapped on her, and they're quote unquote supposed to be dating, and I'm like, what the hell? Girl, you been by his side and he talking to you all types of jacked up. Girl, I got 3 words for you. Leave that ass. I would like to point out that I like Chica's dress. Do I even change her dress? I don't remember. Because I liked it so much. I was like, I don't think I want to change it. I think I do swap her jewelry around. Or either it's her hairstyle. I don't remember. I was about to make a butterface joke, but it doesn't work because he's a he, so it doesn't work. Oh, you poor Yuki. You'll see why I say that when after this fight. Kanahara. I was wondering how to pronounce her name. Like I said, I can't see the name because the shit is blurry. Yeah, this guy annoyed the hell out of me too. Again, I was like, and see, I screwed up because I went in with half my health like an idiot. I did have healing items, and I think I used 1 or 2 of them for the duration of this fight. But like, my dumb ass. I think I do go to like a restaurant and refill my HP after this fight. I was like, okay, you ain't gonna get me this time, game. Wouldn't it be nice? Well, no, I was about to say, wouldn't it be nice if you just walked up to a random person and punched the crap out of them and money just started flying everywhere? Just hell of a lot of people be walking around with black eyes. And then I was like, nah, that's not cool. That is brutal. You wedged your knee so far into his body that blood just went everywhere from outside his mouth. Look at that. That is, oof. That is brutal. All these heat actions are brutal. I'm like, what the hell? I just love it. That manic look. I take back what I said earlier somewhat. I only see the manic look when he's doing his heat actions. Oh, that's a little counterattack that I learned from one of the masters. I can't think of his name right now. I think on this last health bar, I ended up going to Slugger because I don't know what it was, but I couldn't hit the fucker. And holding down R1 only helps for so long. It helps you focus on the enemy, yeah, but like, I wanted to grab him and bash his head in. That's what I wanted to do, but he wouldn't let me, the jerk. But holding down R1 only helps you for so long, because if you're in the middle of a combo, your character just keeps swinging, and it's like, why are you swinging? He moved out the way. He sidestepped out the way. Turn around. I don't know why I released block so early. I figured out, I remember what the block button was, y'all. Also, I like the fact that in Thug mode, I'm able to get some heat when I block. So that's always good. Believe it or not, that's one of the master's ability. Again, I can't think of his name. But I think it's a master that you meet at the park, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he was just sidestepping the hell out of my way. I don't know what the hell happened there. But I think I get impatient and it's just like, what the crap am I doing with my life? And I think I go to Slugger style. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I did manage to do this heat action. This guy was pissing me off. Love my oh, I may just stay in thug the whole time, huh? Yep, I do. Cool. But it did just happen. You lost 2 times in a row, buddy. Just give it up. Huh? Hell no. After that shit you done pulled earlier, hell no. Ain't no do-overs. This is not the Fairly Odd Parents. We do not have a redo remote. To be fair, he was a pain in the ass. And you're a bigger pain in the ass. He is. I like the random guy in the background. He's like, okay, I don't want to walk into this conversation. Let me turn around. What about your girl? Chica, girl, you need to have a better judgment on men. He just straight up left your ass. Like, damn. You know, despite this character being a side character, his story is actually pretty interesting. We'll get there. We still got the rest of this scene and another scene with this guy, then the battle, then another scene. Yeah, it gets pretty hairier than Kiru's sub story or side story or side hustle or whatever. The guy did in the background did it again. He said, "Oh, they're still here." I'm turning around. I mean, Majima isn't exactly the owner per se. He's just the manager. But then again, he does care about the cabaret, so I guess taking the grant wouldn't be good. Because when characters starting to take it, he's like, hold the fuck on. Even though he wants nothing more to be back in the family, he's like, no. Girl, we got you. Come apply to our job. Well, come apply to our club. Yeah? Did you really have to put it like that? Majima, you're so mean. Oh, poor girl. Aw. Why did you ask that question? You know who he is. I like her eyes. They're so beautiful. Chica! Chikorita! I just had to. I have a Chikorita plushie. And it looks so happy. It's like, hey, Chikorita! And it's so cute in anime. But Mew is cuter. And Gengar will always be my chubby chubby monster. Aren't y'all forgetting something? Yeah, y'all are. Damn. That line right there, I was laughing hard. I was laughing hard. Poor Yuki. This is on top of the building. I would quit after that. Like, y'all ain't shit. Poor Yuki. Yep, and Club Moon is definitely the hardest. I mean, it's not super hard, but it is problematic just like Venus. I'm glad you're enthused about it, because I wasn't. When that prop came up, I was like, wait a minute, hold the fuck on. I gotta progress through the story, and you don't. Like, if you made it to this chapter with Majima's side story incomplete, you can complete it at this point. So that prompt kind of threw me off. I was like, at this point we're at S rank and I have over 43,000 fans and I'm booked. But Miss Orba and I can't see the other lady's name. That's my lineup, and then all of my platinum hostesses. And the girl to the right in the pretty silver dress is our last platinum hostess. I'm trying to figure out, let me look it up. For Club Moon Stories, her name is Mana, and you get another 1 billion yen and blocks removed for the breaker style, and then the legendary fighting style, Mad Dog of Shimano. So I am looking forward to fighting. It says 1 billion yen. I thought so. I was like, wait a minute. I remember a larger amount. You also get 10 billion yen after the whole entire Majima side story is complete. The whole, not only do you get a trophy, and not only do you get, you know, your last platinum hostess, but you also obtain the fighting style, Mad Dog or Shimano. You also obtain 10 billion yen. I was like, wait a minute, I had like 7 billion yen left over because I had upgraded Mad Dog of Shimano. Which, by the way, I was thinking on Kiru's end that maybe you had to like find a hidden legendary master or something like that in order to unlock the blocks for Dragon of Dojima, his legendary fighting style. So I was at the temple doing his for Majima, at the temple, you know, going to the temple and getting other hostesses and stuff and doing stuff like that shit right there. What the fuck? That shit put me in panic mode. What even is that? I was losing my shit. But anyway, so I noticed it said blocks removed for a special fighting style, and I was like, and it was 36 CP, but I need to spend 20 CP on a whole nother thing before I got to that particular CP, and I was just like, what the fuck? There's no way I'm gonna get 56 CP. Like, that's not happening. Kiru, can you lend Majima some CP? But yeah, I was like, damn, that's how you do it? I'm kind of disappointed. I think the older lady name is Isuku. Esuku. I think that's what it is. Like I said, it's blurry. I can't really see. She loves to talk. That's why I brought her along. This Moon Devil bullshit. Look at that. All 4 of my tables. I was losing my shit. I said, what is this nonsense? I was screaming, abandon mission. Abandon mission. And I know what I'm saying. I know I'm saying abandon with the M. I'm aware. That's just how deep shit I was in. I was panicking so much that I started skipping the cutscenes. I was like, man, fuck this shit. And that's when I realized, oh, Hibiki is currently occupied with the party guy. So I need to do some. Was it? Or is that I don't know. She was occupied. That's the important thing. And yeah, I did swap out Chica's stuff. I just gave her some different jewelry because I really like that dress. It's like, yeah, let's get some sunshine up in here because honey, I have to catch up. Big time. Look at this shit. And then he took my damn table with Hibiki. Some bullshit. I was screaming abandon mission. All my girls was tired. They all tired. I was like, what even is this madness? I was losing my shit. Yeah, it was not looking too great. Then I had to start giving the girls rewards to try to boost up their HP a little bit because they lost so much. And I was just losing it. Like, I was stuck. And they're all not performing at their best because hell, they tired as hell. So, I mean, I was really just like, what the fuck? Even with a full party, this should just got, yeah, I almost fucked that up. Because helping out your girls not only increase the mood of the guests, but it also gives them HP. So I was rearranging some shit. Had no other choice. And then this shit happens. All but one of my tables. I was just like, what even is life right now? Like I said, this guy is a pain in the ass. And I honestly thought I lost this. But despite how dire the situation is, I won. How I won? I don't know. I was screaming at the TV the entire time. But I did that thing. Yeah, it was just bad. Look at that. And their stats are not terrible. They're good hostesses, but like that shit just messed up everything. Yeah, I know y'all ain't happy, but guess what? I had 51 seconds left to go. I wasn't exactly thrilled either, so deal with it. I'm glad his mood had improved, because I was just like, I need money flying everywhere, like in the bottom right. And I'm just like, oh my god, my girl's about to pass out. This is abuse on so many levels. These poor women. But I was like, what else could I do? This guy just fucked me over. I'm out here bribing the women, giving them rewards and shit, so they won't just drop dead and shit. Like, it was horrible. Do I swap out this one? Or do I wait? I guess not. Oh, that's just... It's like, hold on, wait a minute, don't leave. Even though 2 left, I was like, shit. I was losing it. I didn't know what to do. Oh, I know why I did it, because time is almost up. I was like, what in the ever-living shit is this bullshit? But we are almost done, and not too much longer to go in the video. Yeah, see how food and drink sales? It was close. Like, yeah. It was close, like 5 point something million yen was the difference. It's like, wow. Like, holy shit. But I did it. Also, depending on your hostess's max out level varies from hostess to hostess. In this case, Yuki actually maxes out to level 40. See? And you get a trophy. Yay! You're still number 1. Indeed she is. Like I said, she's the best hostess in the game. And thankfully, she's your default hostess. Yeah, they all put in their work that day. Woo-wee. They going on strike on my ass. I like how he said that as a form of a question, like, we won that? Like, yeah, we did the damn thing. I mean, we struggled. We struggled like hell, but we won. I didn't think we was gonna win that one. Like I said, I was screaming abandon mission at the TV because I just felt that I wasn't gonna win it. Yeah, I gotta agree with Majima, man. We barely got by. This man was giving us a run for our money, for real, for real. Oh Lord. Tsukiyama, calm down. You need a hug? Do you need a hug? Okay. You got beef with the Grand, take it up at the Grand. In case you haven't noticed, this is Club Sunshine. I'm the manager. Well, Majima's the manager. But go to the Grand with that. And this man refused to lose. So he's like, I'm gonna try and kick your ass. That look Majima did. It's like, hello. This fucker got on my nerves. That fight, that whole fighting stance just looked like a character from Tekken. With his arms up in the air like that, and with his knee constantly, bouncing like that. And that kick right there, it looks so familiar from a character in Tekken. I could be tripping, I have been known to be tripping, but I honestly think that's what it is. And I got to look this up. Is Bandai and Sega, are they cool? Are they buddies? Damn. Kicked him so hard he did a flippy thing in the middle of the air. In the middle of the air. And he waved it like it just don't care. I don't believe he's a square from Delaware. And got an old clean pair of underwear. If you know where I got that reference from, you're awesome. It's from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. When Carlton and Will goes to Compton, which is specifically Jazz's apartment in Compton, because they were trying to go to MacArthur Park, and one of Jazz's I don't remember if it was his friend or his roommate. He was banging on the door. He burst into the door. He was like, "Alrighty, everyone, put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you're a square from Delaware and got your own clean underwear, let me hear you say, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." And then Carlton was like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, this guy was fucking me up. I'm looking at this fight like, Jesus Christ, he is kicking my ass. Health bar flashing red and shit. And then I was like, man, I can beat him without killing. Meanwhile, this fool got 2.5 health bars left. I gotta get through the green one, then get through the yellow one, and then get through the orange one. It's like, there's no way I'm gonna beat this guy. I think I do end up going to slugger style with this guy. He was pissing me off that much. Because he was fighting like a real character, not like a computer character. Sidestepping out the way and shit. Oh, fucker. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I do go to slugger. And the thing I like about slugger is that Majima uses the bat as like a nunchuck. And I think at some point I was trying to swap out Majima's weapon, because I got like weapons in my inventory, and I was like, this would be a good time to use them. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to get it, you know, get to use it in the fight. Like, I go to the equipment. Oh, okay, I did that. But it's quite a few items that I wanted to use, and I was like, why it ain't working? So I may have to look it up. Maybe something that I'm missing, but I could not use it in the fight. I don't know if it was because I was in the middle of the fight or what, but I could not select a different weapon. I don't know if I don't have certain equipment unlocked in, you know. See, and I wanted to use that because it looked cool, and it didn't show up. And I was like, well, maybe I just don't have that specific, you know, accessibility to that. But then I picked the baseball bat, which is Majima's default. And I thought, well, maybe I just need to switch to fighting style. And the new weapon that I selected would not show up. I was just like, screw it. Just use the baseball bat. I was really trying to use a different weapon. Like, I wanted to use a sword or something. And I don't know if it's because, well, maybe I didn't unlock that particular weapon in his ability menu thing. I don't know. But I could not access the weapon. And I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, why else would the game allow you to equip it? I don't know if that's like a new game plus thing or what, but that'd be pretty stupid. So it's something that I'm missing with that. I definitely have to look that up. I deserve that one. Phone, shut up. Couldn't block that forever. Come on, do the nunchuck thing, because it's so cool. Well, that's cool, too. Majima, baby, it looked like you ain't slept in days. My poor baby. Uh-oh. What done happened? Okay. Uh-oh. Well, you're definitely older than Majima. At least I assume. You know what? I can't assume no one's age in this game unless they blatantly say it, because I'd just be dead ass wrong. But I'm pretty sure this guy is way older than Majima. At least 1.5 times older than Majima. Give him late 30s, early 40s. Damn. And when I heard, I was like, that's fucked up. Then they got this sad ass music playing, and I'm just like, what the hell? And then again, I was like, at first I was like, well, maybe Majima was responsible. I was like, wait a minute, Majima is only 24.
Yeah.
Majima's looking like that ain't got nothing to do with me. Again, I'm sorry for your loss. Ow. I mean, I can see where he's coming from. And can I also say that aside from Yuki, Mana is the only other girl that actually looked like her dress isn't trashy and over the top. She actually looked like it would be something that I would actually wear. Because there's no way I'm wearing Saki's default dress. That thing, good Lord have mercy. All them strings and tying around your legs and your thigh like that. Good Lord. True. True. Damn. He actually came to terms with it. Yeah, I know a lot of people that just like, you know what? It's been a shitty day. I'm going to the bar. Speaking of bar, the ST... What's the name of that damn bar? Hold on. Because that bar is the special bar that you need. Hold on. The STIJL's shop bar. Shop bar STIJL. you become friends with the barkeep there, and you just order drinks. And yeah, everybody forgot about the damn secretary. She done shot him in the back and shit. But yeah, you keep having drinks, and every time you have a drink with the barkeep there, he'll give you a history lesson about the drinks that you're having, and you'll be quizzed on it because he'll step out, I guess, to get a shipment or something like that, and two guests will come in, and you'll have to like educate them on the liquor that they're having, like the barkeep would, because that's one of the main reasons why they go there. And it's just a series of 3 questions, and once you get the 3 questions right, you'll maximize your friendship, and then you can get the bar, form a partnership with the bar. So come to find out, secretary here was like, I'm using all of y'all. All y'all better run me my money. And Majima's like, you conniving bitch. That ain't what he said, but that's what he wanted to say. And she was like, you know what? Normally these guys wouldn't fight for me, but I've waved a few million, a thousand, maybe million yen in their face. And they're my bitches. They do what I tell them to do. If I say kick Majima's ass, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Which, by the way, you're gonna have to fight them. So, yeah. But the game is generous enough in letting you be like, because she's gonna be like, hey, come to the Grand and we can finish this. So, I definitely recommend getting health items and refilling your health before heading to the Grand, because you notice Majima ain't discovered his special fighting style like Kiru did. So yeah, you want that fighting style, you want that 10 billion yen, take your ass to the Grand. How much money could you possibly want, lady? And I just want to ask, and I am very disappointed, because this is Yakuza 0. This game came out in 2015, 2016, and most importantly, it's a Yakuza game. Can I just say that this man is laying on the ground, shot, by the way, where the blood at? This ain't Final Fantasy. Where the blood at? I'm just saying. He's supposed to be bleeding to death, and he actually goes into the coma from the shot. Where the blood at? That's all I got to say. Hell yeah, because she at the Grand causing all types of hell. I just had the other guy cause all types of hell. I don't need her to cause all types of hell. I didn't feel it. I didn't hear Majima scream. I didn't feel that scream. And you can actually manage Club Sunshine as if, you know, homegirl ain't at the Grand. Well, it's kind of my job. Yeah, Majima actually cares for his customers there, even though he doesn't really want that position. It's like, hey man, I just want to be back in the Yakuza family. I've been spent a year in a hole. Cut me some slack, which, like I said, a year in a hole. Mind you, his eye was all bloodied and everything. I'm surprised he don't have a major infection. And I'm like, just, oh my god. Being in that place, ugh, no type of No, I couldn't. I couldn't. So I did a little small cut because I refilled my HP and stocked up on some items, and it's good that you get the 10 billion yen up front and get mono or mana as your last platinum hostess. Assistant lady, whatever. I like how Majima was reading my exact thoughts. I was like, what is her name? That's what I'm saying. I relate to Majima so much more than Kiru. Again, it's not to say that Kiru is a terrible character. It's just that Majima is more relatable. Hey, yo, assistant lady. Whatever your name is. Just to show how irrelevant you are. Oh, man. That tickled me. That tickled me. It don't take much to tickle me, but that legit did tickle me. Money is everything. Okay. I know she has a reason for this thinking, for her thought process. I mean, everyone has a reason for why they think that way. No one just wake up one day and just have this greedy mentality. Like, something had to happen. Like, I get it, but still, it's just like, no, ma'am. Like, you gotta pay for their protection. I ain't talking about $15 an hour, $20 an hour. Like, you paying thousands, possibly millions of yen. He said, you a sad woman. And that's coming from him. I just realized, oh my god. Majima and Kiru have both been through the ringer in their lives, which, again, I don't know exactly everything that happened in their lives because I haven't played all the games. I only played this in 7, and I can only go by mainly on 7. They have been through the ringer, having billions of yen touch their fingertips. And it's like, it's not even about the money for these guys. Like, yeah, it's just like, wow. Oh, this is the heat action that I unlocked. Oh, you imagine getting kicked in the balls? Not only is that painful, but you getting kicked in the balls with those sharp ass shoes. It would have really sucked if they got hit with the pointy one, the pointy front. And these fools was knocking me out of my combo, and I was getting upset because I'm trying to do my thing, and they wouldn't let me do my thing. Yeah, so I went back to the damn slugger because that was the only thing I could get. But yeah, just Kiru and Majima has been through the ringer. It's not even about the money for them. Yakuza lifestyle is all they really know. Even when they were living straight and narrow, they only lived straight and narrow because they were forced. Both of them. Well, straight, narrow, forced. As of now, like I said, I stress this as many times as I possibly can. I don't know. So I'm gonna play 0 and 7, and 7 didn't focus on them too much. Oh, my battery was getting low. That motherfucker doing a wah. You are not Liu Kang. Liu Kang, you ain't. Cut that shit out. Majima, I hope you got a hell of a cleaning crew. All this damn blood. I was having fun toying with my bat as a nunchuck, you jerk. Yeah, these fuckers was getting on my nerves. Specifically the one, I guess that would be considered a dark green suit. That fucker was really getting on my nerves. So I would just like to point out that I was happy as hell when I killed his ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Put him in a coma. I know Kazuma has never killed a man. I don't know about Majima. That face right there. That face looked like a man that has killed a few people. Ooh, Majima had that look in his eye. Ready to wreck some shit. I just had to be quiet on that iconic music. Oof. The music. He ain't human. I like how he just doesn't answer her question. He like, I'm about to cuss your ass out. All the bullshit that you done pulled, especially up in my place. Teach your ass a lesson. Damn, you woke up from that coma fast, homie. I like how he was hunched over and then he stands straight up. Like, what type of shit is that? I thought you was hurting. Matter of fact, how are you walking right now? You just got out of a coma. How does that even work? That really hurt. Aw. He still chooses to see the goodness within her, even though she fucked him over. That takes massive forgiveness. Aw. Aw, he still want a partnership. But we still keep him on her, right? Y'all ain't getting her back. She our hostess now. She work with us. I'ma slowly. If I was Mana, I wouldn't even be standing with this guy. I was like, wait, hold on. I don't even work with this guy. I don't work with Tsukiyama no more. What the hell am I doing? I'm just gonna back on back just a little bit. I wouldn't even be in this place. Oh Lord. At first, I really thought she did it. I said, damn. Yakuza just offing people left and right. A woman's smile. I think that's what he's about to say. Or maybe he's referencing to her. Aww. The Grand has a massive reputation of people just buying the place out to just wreck hell. Like, do any of this get out in the newspaper? Security, eh. Happiness, eh. It's only a temporary feeling. Although I've never been rich, I would sure like to find out. Maybe. I have a nice big house with my boyfriend, but he wouldn't be my boyfriend, he would be my husband. I love him dearly. Have a nice game room between him and I. One side Final Fantasy, the other side Sonic. Half the room be filled with statues and plushies, mainly from my end, because I'm a bigger collector than he is. Well, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest collector. I would say my collection of plushies and statues are a lot compared to his. Both our computers and monitors, keyboards and mouse, colors just everywhere. Nice ass kitchen, diner room, kids room, a convertible Camaro, and a Cadillac. And I ain't gotta work a day in my life. I can stay at home. That sounds like the life. God damn it, I need to get rich. Damn. Yuki is a savage. "20 days in a row, girl. You better take Sunday off." That's one thing I will say about my job. We don't work Sundays. Like, thank God. The owner doesn't believe in working on Sundays. It's like, I like you, buddy. I like you a lot. Goro-kun? Okay, first of all, you said Goro. Second of all, you used the honorific kun, which means she's older than him? I'm still learning Japanese when it's appropriate to use certain honorifics. I know Chan is for like brotherly love, you know, when you in a relationship and you guys are really close to each other. I know that's when you use Chan. San is the standard. Kun, I believe, is you use when the person is like a subordinate or younger than you, I think. Oh, I should have probably said the outro. So if you'd like to, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more Let's Plays or weekend walkthroughs from the channel, please be sure to click links in the description below. But until then, you guys take care and have an awesome day.